Problem solved, though. Emotional problem solved. Emotions are killing us, yo. So I decided to let it go. Just do what I do, get on with the show. Let a little emotion, right? Giving myself an arm, giving myself love, giving myself a hug. Yo, wait. All of us, humanity's friends. Problem solved. Denim. The beat, mind on the beat, like, can't let our emotions get the best of us. How you feeling? What you feeling? Why you feeling? What they're saying. Doing the wave, you know, the game. You know, have you been? Woke up, river, have you been? The wave. Keep flowing. The show must go on. The show must go on. And people want to know how's the show going. Life is happening and we're still here. Rocking this crazy here. Why? Because why not? We were almost out. Other people are in destruction, are in doubt. So we just decided to have fun. Work it out. Money on the beat, yo. Problem solved. Problem solved, yo. Okay, some people are checking in, so we might as well maybe switch it out. Oh, Choco, come on. You want to be on? Choco, there's two of you now. We love you. We just said goodbye to our foster dog. That's why our emotions are like, shoot. We decided to have some fun, let them out. Let's see if we can. Thank you. Welcome into the digital sanctuary. Okay. Yeah, looks like it's sort of get out of the hey, we're out of the kaleidoscope effect, you know. That was pretty dope though. Dopamine. That's what you get what I mean. It's dopamine. So the emotions. The money on the beat though. I just thought that was so cool and beautiful. Problem solved. Problem solved, yo. I thought it was problem just beginning. So I thought it was so cool. Problem solved. Everything goes away. So I thought I'd give it a try today. You see? Problem solved. All the emotions, all that stress. I said to myself, well, maybe I just better try this. But I didn't have time to put on all the black outfit, you know, so I'm just wearing what I'm wearing. But you know what? There was so much stress and some sadness and giving back our foster puppy that if you guys have been following the story, if not, check it out. The last live streams feature Kona Cookie, the rescue puppy that, yo, I had to give it back to her fur mom today. So I'm letting my emotions out right now. And I just went crazy. This is all because I had some crazy boots and gear that we could never wear. We need to wear rain boots. Big rain boots. Now, peace out for the future of the fashion segment. So you know what's coming. So like, they're just there. They're just chilling. I guess so, because if emotions are stored in the hips, right? I think I'm gonna have to do it right here. Just like I want to have a little bit more. Get down her emotions, so I just decided to go for it. Something fun, something different, something to lighten up the whole situation, right? We can on the move, on the road, on the know, internationally putting ourselves out there, right? Intergalactically. This is E-Money on the beat. Look, I got inspired, yo. E-Money on the beat inspired me, and his video, it actually says problem solved. I thought I wrote him a message back. I think the problem is just beginning. And I asked him if we could collab, and he said yes. So I'm collabing. Woo. It's really just about having some fun, not letting the emotions take over us, right? Let's see here, just having fun with our emotions, being okay in the midst of chaos, of doing something that seems crazy, or something that people wouldn't necessarily comprehend, you know? You see, not everybody would comprehend. So I have me, myself, and a witness to do what I have to do to get myself out of the funk, let's say, and back in with the funk, getting funky, making sacred geometry, making moves, denim rules. You see, you know, just getting myself into a better mood, whatever it takes. So I have my studio space available to me to have a little fun, to reach out to other artists around the world, around the globe, other co-creators, other YouTube content makers, you know, us entrepreneur studio folk who are just figuring it out, like what we can do. And we're like, oh yeah, let's do the kaleidoscope effect. Why not? There's more of me, more of us. I always wanted a sister. I have a twin. I know, it's kind of crazy, right? Human kaleidoscope, yeah, right? Look, I can hug myself. Wait, get closer. There you go. Give myself a hug. I'm my own best friend, BBF. Is it? Best friends? No, it's BF. I always mix that up. I'm so confused with the BBLs and the BBFs, and I'm always saying something silly. Let me just try to get out of here because I'm making myself Jamaican. Oh, Jamaica. Jamaica's in the house, yo. You, Jamaica, me crazy. Jamaica. Wait a minute. Hold on. Jamaica actually joined us today. Wow. Jamaica sent me a text. Jamaica subscribed. Jamaica is in the house. So we've got Kazakhstan, we've got Greece, we've got Italy, we've got Switzerland, we've got China, yeah, all kind of Russia. Russia was here. Even Russia's the one. Ukraine, right? So like, it doesn't matter like where people like us YouTubers in the digital sanctuary, us soul fitness soldiers, we're not asking for your visa or your passport. When you show up here, we're like, oh, you must be here because you are a soul fit soldier, because you are a friend to humanity, because you are on the beat. And like, we were in the mud and rain boots and everything. It's been 2 weeks. And so I don't know what came over me. I decided to put some crazy, I got that e-money on the beat vibe, and I put some crazy boots on, and I had some crazy emotions, and I said, let me just let those emotions out. Let me do what I do, which is get on into my studio and check in with some of the folks. Hold on. Just working on the lighting, working on everything. This is my digital sanctuary. It's a little space outside the rain, or inside from the rain, I guess you would say, right? Yeah, the human kaleidoscope, right? That's fun. So, wow. Definitely, when we get these ideas, right? It's like you just never know what's going to lead to what. So as opposed to saying, oh, that's too silly, or that's kind of crazy, or what will they think, you just kind of got to go with it. Give yourself an idea, make yourself laugh. Somebody will say, oh, I love those boots, who's the designer, so there's no really reason that is that important for the things that we do, whether we're speaking about science or technology or holistic things in nature. I think that they're all relevant and they're all of importance at the right time in the right place for the right people, right? So right. And then even then there's no right or wrong. We're trying to keep ourselves in a neutral space, and that's why I did the special about the emotions are killing us, right? And then now this is like the follow-up about what can we do about those emotions, right? And so okay, is it only working out? Of course not. You can write, you can put the music on and just dance. You can become a character and just put on your boots that you never wore. Like, really, how long have we had these boots? These boots are made for walk and wear. I don't know. I didn't use them yet. Maybe I was trying to save them for my members only. You know what I'm saying? And do the shoe modeling as we once did, right? So I don't know. All I know is something drove me to say, go ahead, put the live stream on, see who's there, see who's going to join you for this digital sanctuary where we are transforming, where we are alchemists, where we are soul fit soldiers, and where we are actually extreme athletes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we're keeping it positive, high frequency. We had a lot going on. We had a whole rescue thing. I had the pleasure of rescuing a little doggy. If you'd like to see more of that, check out the channel. Check out, like, I don't know if it's the last 5. I guess she was with us for almost a week, I would say. So the last 5 live streams for sure are dedicated to the rescue, to the event of handling ourselves within the chaos, the storm, being the calm, being the lighthouse within the storm, creating this little digital sanctuary where I could just come and let loose, have fun, realign with my purpose, my goal, my people all around the world, the be way, being brave, being bold, being beautiful in all states of life, as it is the game, right? The game of life that we came to win, and it looks different on different days. Just like when you play the game, just like when if you're lucky enough, you got the set, right? You go into but if not, if you're just doing the regular games, like, there's levels, there's steps, there's doors, there's holes, there's traps, there's keys, there's perks, there's points, there's, synergy cells being refilled, your energy, your life force, your, there's crowns to be gotten, there's gold, there's, you know what I'm saying? There's winning to be done. And that's always going to happen no matter what life throws, what life gives, what you take, who is. I know it's a challenge because, where is the empathy, the kindness, the compassion, when it's happening to you, if someone is leaving this realm, this existence, this planet, whether it's a person, a mom, a dad, a sister, a lover, a brother, a friend, or an animal, it's powerful. And only the individual can truly experience that. But through compassion and empathy, we may have gone through something similar in our life. And that's where these, as opposed to serious, taking it on, crying, getting depressed, it's more of a sincere appreciation for our fellow humanity, is what I'm trying to say. And then I just decide to play, people want to come on when we're talking about something so intense, so deep, trying to spread the awareness. And so I said, well, I might as well do some silly things too. And why not have a little diversity? Those of you have been checking in on the hair projects and the hair growth and the good is in the growing, you know what I'm saying? The good is in growing it longer than the booty lamp. Ticky ticky tock. In and out we go. All right, well, liking and subscribing. Liking and subscribing, I guess. Liking and subscribing, liking and subscribing, liking and subscribing. Suck in the energy. Take it, take it, take it. It's free. Get the energy, it's free. Complimentary. Complimentary energy. Are the emotions killing you? Did somebody expect you to feel a certain way? Did they ask you, will you love me forever? And you were like, what? But if you only knew that forever is right now, you could have said yes. Because our right now creates our tomorrow. So it's like, if I love you now, I'll love you tomorrow. And, right? No problemo, no conversation, no argument, no like, what is forever? Why, when, who, what? Right? But one thing for sure is we're gonna work on the hair creams and the hair lotions and the products. Till then, I'll be posted up right here, looking and waiting for my crew, for my soul fit soldiers, the ones that are all colors, all textures, all sizes, all nose dimensions, all people that are all human, that are, all good. Spend a lot of time with animals. They say that you look like your dogs, you look like your animal. Did you guys hear about the guy who lost his dog? And when they said, can you send us a picture of the dog, he sent a picture of himself. And he said he looks just like his dog. And then he did. He does look like his dog. That was the funniest thing. So I think I've been spending a lot of time with the animales out in the mud, out in the getting grounded, climbing in the trees, and like, with the boys. Sucker, sucker attitude. Not sucker, not to be confused with sucker. Soccer, the real football. Boca mi corazón. Boca mi corazón. Boca River, right? Boca mi corazón. This was from Qatar. Did you see Qatar? Did you see the games? Did you see what's his name? Oh my God, when he got the award. How could you do that in front of royalty? He didn't know. He's just like, he took the award. He took the trophy. So much drama is going on, and he just like, the things that, oh man. Are you a Messi fan? Of course you are. You gotta be. Is he Messi or Ronaldo? Obviously, gotta give Ronaldo his props too, right? What about Colapinto? So that's what I'm saying. We are going to be starting to do some stuff on extreme athletes. So if you're an athlete, if you're, into moving into motivation, into being and becoming, into staying fit, staying strong, getting your game back on. And obviously, we're not going to work out in high heels, although, people like to see things like that. They're like, whoa, look what she can do, like yoga pose in high heels. What's that one? This one, and like, don't get me wrong, I've done crazy things. I've done my cartwheels in heels and my cartwheels in rollerblades and roller skates and things like that. That's what extreme athletes do. We do funny things, silly things. We jump off of things, right? I had my share of stitches. I just decided, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump. I don't think anybody's here. What's going on? I jumped. I jumped right into that pile of leaves off that table, thinking it was going to be a nice soft landing. And you know what? For me, it was. I just kept playing and playing and playing until I looked down and saw all the blood. Your head goes. Blood, blood, blood. I got blood all down my pants. I was like, what the? Had no idea what the heck happened. Seems that I have a natural form of protection. It's like I go into shock. My body just went into shock, and I did not feel that metal rod go into my knee. I just kept going. I was like, shoo, shoo, shoo. Then you lift up the pants, and then it hits you. You're like, there is a hole in my leg. And I'm going around. I'm just still going, jumping and flying, and I should be crying. So I'm glad for that kind of protection that I have, like a natural defense system. That happened also when I got smashed, and I thought I could just put a little Band-Aid on it, and it was like, no, you got to go to the hospital. So yeah, warriors unite. Warriors unite. Choose your flight. Flying. First loving yourself. Is it real? Did you dream it? Did you imagine it? Is it possible? That's what we're going to explore. All these cookie questions of life. Who's got time to be a hater? Oh wait, E-Money on the beat. He's like, wait, you forgot about me. says problem solved, but I think the problem is just beginning. Yeah, we collab. Collaboration is the key, right? So that's what we're doing here. I got a few people I'm collabing with. I think it's really cool of them. Tomorrow music, yo. Let's keep it clean. E-Money on the beat. You can get it. Just leaning back on the wall. Somebody just gotta lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Just lean back. Sometimes you just gotta lean back. Lean back. E-Money on the beat, yo. Having a little fun. Letting out the stress, you know. Lean back. Problem solved. Emotions killing us? Nah. You got in check. You got in check. Tiny little space. I'll give you the sanctuary. It's okay. You got this. People want to see it, they like it, right? I'm talking to do it in a way that I like it. That works for me. Creating music, operating, rhythms, using the classroom. People like to, not working out, right? That's just having fun. You're using some of the dance moves that we practice, right? So the emotions don't kill us. We utilize the emotions, right? And yet we do it in a way that it's okay. We don't have to go out of our way. We don't have to be with anyone. We don't have to. We could just allow ourselves to express ourselves, right? Is there anybody here? Oh, shoot. There is a few people. You know what? Oh, that's all? Okay. 3 people? That's cool. All it takes is one. All it takes is one, right? 1,000. 100 likes. Why? So Al, Algo, last name Rhythm, he needs to hear you, feel you, see you, know that you want to see us, that you want to learn wall Pilates in high heel denim spiked boots. He's like, oh yeah, there's some flavor there. And then we got Celestial Gallery. So what is it? How could this be? How can fashion and spirituality and science come together? Let's find out. Let's check it out. Let's see. Can you be stylish, holistic, happy, healthy, wealthy, and free? I'm not sure. That's what we're going for, though. It was always on my wish list. I want it all. That's what I used to say, right? Okay, so am I talking to myself? These weird things happen. Am I getting tested? No, I thought I was past testing myself. So anyway, yeah. Can we at any time, at any place, at any stage be and become what we once might have been? And even if that includes a little kookiness, right? A little kookiness in the midst of the chaos. But at least it's not being a hater. Who's got time to be a hater? That's right. Okay, let's see here. What's going on? Around there. Got some of the goodie bags that we got donated. We still are. There's still life force energy being as we speak. People are being handed or being given machines like home utility machines like washing machines and dryers and things like that because they had their homes destroyed, the floods and everything that I just was telling you about all these last few days. So yeah, I guess if you've been listening, then you know why I'm getting some relief here. Right? Because there's been a lot of drama. And then I had an opportunity to take care of a little doggy that we adopted. What do you call it? Foster cared. Right? So that foster care lasted almost a week. And of course you get like sensitive and you get attached. And she was ticking around and I was feeding her and washing her and, having her sleep, cuddling with her, holding her, walking everywhere with her. So of course you get attached a little bit, right? I when we found the fur baby's mama, it was like I just kept holding her. It's like, are you sure? Do you really want her? So thank you for tuning in to the show. Soul Fit Soul Food. Oh, she fell down. Ooh. Oh gosh. Okay. This is always things that happen when we fall down. I have to check the sound to make sure you're not mute, and I have to do this. These things happen. We fall down and the camera changes. I finally learned that. I went through several live streams where, shoot, no idea that we were on mute. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how anybody really is. Is it raining again? This rain keeps sneaking up on us. It is. Oh my God. It is raining again. So the mud shall continue. Incredible. It's been incredible. It's been incredible. Like they said, it was more rain than in like I can't even tell you how many years. Like how many inches of rain and the threats of the dam breaking and the fear and the was a very intense experience. So kind of why I'm letting my emotions out here, going live and just being silly, putting on my crazy boots that I never got a chance to wear yet, and putting on music and just letting it out here in our digital sanctuary, because that's what it's for, right? That's what I created this space for. You too. You can come when things are a little bit cuckoo and you're like, oh, let me just have fun. Let me see what she's up to. Oh, wait, what kind of crazy boots or shoes or things is she wearing? Or is she doing a workout, a real workout today? Or who are they saving? Like, who did she save? Which animals, right? Which animals is she showing us today? Did you ever check my channel? Did you know that I had a relationship with a wild boar? I would never be involved with any boar. So you're boring? No. No way. Boring. We always had to go. DJ's boring. Gotta go. New place. Walk out the door now. Escape while you can before you get trapped in this vortex. You're like, mm-mm. You're like, DJ, what's going on? YouTube, what's going on? Are we here? Did I put new? Did I confuse you with the new hashtags? What did I say? I don't know. What did I say? Did I confuse you with the hashtag OOTD? Like I was all in the storm, all the other. I did put Storm Rider. Maybe they're confused because all week it was about the dog and it was about the rescue and it was about the storm. And now I'm like, hey, let's put on some denim high heel boots and let's dance to E-Money on the Beat. Talking about emotions, but it's like a circle, This is like the vortex, the figure 8, right? That's who we are. That's what we are. We're like the infinite 8. I don't see anybody, anything. It's like weird. It's like when I'm dancing and doing my thing and then they want to speak and everything and oh, you didn't answer me, you didn't speak to me. Then when I come and then they're not here and then I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I just better do my thing. Let's just do it. See what happens. Let's just see what happens. Maybe E-Money will see me. I think I might take off the boots so that I can actually get something that's good for, because dancing in high heels is actually, that's super fun, but it's not really good for the spine, right? Royal dancer in heels is not good for the spine, although it probably, could be a photo moment for sure. Have you been here before? Let's see here. Hello, my sweet little heart, my love. What is this? Oh, Tristan, hug from afar, love from Chile. Yeah, it's been so long since I've seen you, Christian. I'm acting a little bit kooky today because we had a natural disaster. Look, I'm copying this, Christian, look. Sorry, I just want to show you so he knows what I'm doing. Because he's been here many times. We got my... You see E-Money on the beat? So I'm just kind of copying that, Christian. Oh. Okay, so what happened is we had a natural flood. We had torrential rains and oh shoot, hold on. We had torrential rains and flooding and mud, and people lost their homes. People luckily didn't lose their lives, and but they lost their belongings and they had to get rescued. Christian, I had to go through that, and we made it through the swamp and check some of the other videos. I never filmed while we were in the midst of it, because when you're in the midst of it, you got to be fully focused. And we had to save the animals, and we rescued a doggy. So if you look at the other live streams, you'll see the little doggy that I had to foster care for the last few days. And I'm a little bit sad because yesterday we just had to give her back. Yeah, we named her Kona Cookie. Yes, thank you. My heart, so cute. I love you, my heart. Oh, from Chile. It's so fun up there, because I mean there's a lot of love going around, so people might as well. Christian, he's a regular. He comes back. He's from Chile. We've got people from Argentina, obvio, from Brazil for sure. We've got Peru in the house. Did Cuba was able Cuba? I think that was before. I don't. Okay, but we do got connections. Okay, of course Puerto Rico, of course New Yorkers, of course Brooklyn, of course New Jersey, Texas, Switzerland was here the other day. So really, we just love you all. Africa for sure is in the house. Africa, you got Tomorrow Music. That's Africa now. Okay, my good friend, you gotta check that out. We got India, of course, Satnam, Namaskar, right? Oh, the Philippines. We have the Philippines. We got eggplant adobo, and we've got, I mean, really every country. Honestly, I'm so happy that we are a global mindset community, that we are growing, and that we are the light. We are lighting up the board, right? Thank you for coming in from Chile. Thank you for coming in from all over the world. Okay, shoot. I think I am going to take this off so we can get a little bit of a workout in. That was just a super fun memento. Oh, but these are the boots. So I'm going to have to look into it and give you some details. But I never wore them. So you guys are the first. So shoe modeling, yeah, that's part of the plan. Just a crazy little taste. That's some high heels, bro. Those are some high heels. Where was I planning to go in them? That's probably why I didn't wear them. Just like, it's high. These boots are definitely not made for walking. They say that song, right? What's that song, Sinatra Girl? These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. And one of these boots, these walk all over you. That's what you hope. You want me to step on you with them. So yeah, we're just having a little bit of fun. Oh, that feels so good. My feet feel good now. Get back to the sporty side. Just went a little bit wacky wild for a moment there. Have some fun. Do something different. Play around. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that feels good. That feels better. Now, we've got to get strong again. All right, my friends? We've been a little bit out of the routine, right? Because life happened, nature happened. So the key is getting back into the routine that makes us... Wait, hold on. Let's see how that looks. We're always working around, playing around, different lighting. Oh, I have even another light. But as I said, we got out of our normal routine. And now we're creating this little sanctuary. Let's see if that can get the corner. Do you see the book? Where's the book? Oh, there. Oh, there it is. That's good. That's our book. Okay. Not that many actual comments. It's weird. Like when I decide I'm gonna talk, get to know people, here I am with me, myself, and pero Cristiano is here, so that's cool. All right. Oh, that feels good. Okay, I'm gonna do another little inversion. Inversions help the blood to circulate, change the direction, oxygen. Let's stretch out our feet a little bit after wearing those super high heels. Yeah, do the emotions kill us? They do. Taking things too seriously, taking them too hard, holding on to something too tightly, not allowing ourselves to literally forgive and forget. That literally is building up stress and stress and stress. Literally builds up stress and stress and stress, helps you to feel like it's too much, because it is too much. If you haven't let it out, it's like you haven't thrown out the trash in your mind. It's like not throwing out the trash in your house, right? And people don't realize that. They think that they can take it, that they can deal with it, that they can handle it. Oh, it's okay, no worries, I got it. And they're like, no, I can't get to the gym, it's not my financial priority. I don't have what to wear, I don't have a yoga mat. And then you keep taking the stress and the subliminal programming, and then the emotional pressure to, are you feeling the right things? Are you listening to what so and so said? Did you watch the news today? Can you believe it? Do you agree or disagree? Are you for or against? And the next thing you're like breaking down, because you're like, you haven't thrown it out, you haven't processed it. Have you processed it? Have you let it out? Have you bounced it out? That's the thing. We don't. We just keep taking it and taking it and taking it and thinking we can handle it. And we forgot just even a little bounce like this, like, oh, shake it out. They say it. We hear it. We know it. But do we do it, right? This little shake, this deep breath. Just simple things like that can actually release energy, anger, doubt, like insecurity. Activate the dopamine, activate, the lymph nodes, so they start to detox. So yeah, I'm being silly, right? But this silliness actually works. And it's so simple silliness that relieves stress. Can that be the name of my course? Simple silly moves that relieve stress. People think you need to do big deals. You gotta go, you gotta make it happen, you gotta have a therapist, you gotta get to the gym, you gotta go to the course, you gotta, you can if you want to, but there's also very, very simple tools that are right available to us that are literally complementary, like our breath. Hold. Release. Inhale. Hold. Release. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Release for 8. Release for 4, for 6, or for 8, wherever you're at, that's fine. But the longer release is actually going to really help to solidify, implement, and slow down the brain, which that's what makes us do the actions, right? So we want to be able to make the right choices and do the right actions. So if we slow down the brain, we become more aware. We can use the other senses, right? Inhale for 4, hold for 4, and release for 4, 6, or 8. You can start to feel your shoulders relax, right? Because we get all tense, we're stressed out. I can't see anything here now. I love you, my heart is the last. That's okay. That's good. I love you, my heart is a good thing to say. I love you. Yeah, because the intention is there, right? But we all know too much love. There's also the opposite side. So I like to say neutral. Okay, there's the opportunity to appreciate, to honor, to have gratitude, to even show respect and to support, right? And all those things can be done without all the weight, right? And sometimes people just when they feel those things, they associate it right away with love. Like they just want to, really what they want to say is, I adore you, I have, honor you, you make me happy, you make me laugh, you know, uh, and then they just sort of throw it all into a big ball of I love you. Love is forever though. So it's like once you say it, it's forever in some dimension. It's all exists. It all exists forever. Forever is now, and your today creates your tomorrow. So if you have a good intention, if you're listening to your heart, if your actions are good and speaking louder than your words, then if what you want wants you, then just preparedness meets opportunity, or preparedness makes opportunity, right? I don't know. Could just be a good old conversation with myself. Good old conversation with me, myself, and I, learning to fly, and you know, this is part of it. Accepting my digital sanctuary, accepting my host of a television show on the great days, on the in between days, on the chaotic days, but just showing up for the show is the key, right? Giving us that space that I committed to, and that's what I'm here. Coming into a place of silence over science where I'm not always entertaining, where I can be here, contemplate, resignate, realign, redirect, refind people around the globe, new people from new countries, someone who's alone, someone who never knew us, someone who now has a new place to come to. And a lot of times we're outside, we're in a tree, we're getting grounded, we're dancing, we're laughing, we're connecting with animals. Check out some of the other videos before you subscribe. Make sure you like us. Don't give me a false dopamine hit. I'll be all excited. Stay, like, subscribe for the long, for the growth, for the YouTube University, graduation. It's a 1,000-day journey. Universities, right? 4 years. You want to go for your doctorate. You want to make it. You want to get up there with YouTube while they're reaching higher levels of, like, with Netflix, with Amazon. You gotta do the work. You gotta dive deep. So stay with us. Check it out for the interviews with the extreme athletes, for the sling yoga that's coming, right? Which we have been working towards, and we have committed to, and we have been acknowledged for a scholarship, right? A sling yoga scholarship. So my certification is coming. So that's definitely going to be a great outdoor experience. Going into that cocoon, slinging and swinging, and putting music to it. So yoga dance with the sling yoga, right? It's a for health. It's for well-being. It's for realigning the sling. It supports you with the hammock, with the handles to hold, the high handles, the low handles. And I'm actually going to be receiving a Trident Woman sling. Trident Woman is one of the collaborators, and she is giving. So if you're interested in receiving a sling yoga certification, if you're a dancer, if you're a yoga instructor, if you have done tela, or any kind of dance, utilizing the equipment, then maybe this is something for you to consider. Yeah, I think it's very liberating for us to be able to play as we work out, and then when we're done to just go into the cocoon. Who doesn't love to sit or lay in a hammock? So it was one of the main attractions for me, why I picked the sling yoga, because there's so many things, and I just did my own thing, body, memory, isometrics. I didn't really use other tools. I would just basically utilize what was in front of me and just like play with it. Like even if it was a wall, if it was, whatever. I just am improvisational. But then when I got to see the sling yoga and got to go there and try it and do the superwoman pose, and then get into the cocoon, I said, oh, I think this is something I could do and I could share, and that it would give me an opportunity to share it with many people of many different age ranges, and even if they have different types of limitations. I think that this could be a really good way to break those limitations. So that's why I chose it. It chose me. What we want, what I want, wants me. What you want, wants you. And let's see, is anybody here? No. Did anything? Did something go wrong? Was I supposed to keep the boots on? Did everything go away when the dance was over? When the boots came off? When we got into something a little bit more sincere for our health and our emotions? That was the title, right? It was part 2 about the emotions killing us. How to release them. I'm going to get a little water break. Maybe when I come back, we'll see if anybody new joined us. Ooh. Well, we're going to get into the hair situation. We've got some products we're working on. We got some things coming up, everybody. Choco, are you here? And you're so quiet. You're just exhausted. Do you want to come and lay down in here with us, Choco? Come on. Come on, my friend. Come here. You want to come say hello? Oh, you're so happy. Oh, you're there. You're good. You're good there. Choco is so tired from this last. It's literally been a 2-week extravaganza. A rain, a natural disaster extravaganza. So Choco is actually exhausted. He's on the stairs over there. Oh, come on in. Oh, Choco, you came to smell. He's like, no, I don't want to miss it. I like to go live. He is one of our best live. Oh, one of our best live guests. Hey, Choco. not ready. You can lay down if you want to, Choco. You want to lay down? See? He's tired. Yeah, he's been through a lot. He actually got scared. He got scared, right, Choco? There was so much rain and so much flooding. You couldn't even walk, and we had to carry you, and you were so good, though. And then you helped to find the little dog, remember? When she escaped? And you were like, where is she? You went and found her. Right? Let's see. Choco. So good, Choco, so good. He's so good. Downward facing dog. He does his yoga. He did his downward facing dog. Oh yes, he did his downward facing dog. Choco, I love you. Everybody loves you. Lala loves you. She asks about you. You know that, right? The Richies. Who's here? Is anybody coming to see us, or are they missing you? Are they missing you? Did they miss you? Oh, little baby. I scratch your butt. I'm gonna scratch your butt here. Did they miss you? They're missing you. Everybody's missing you. It says nobody's here. 0 people. They're lost. They're lost, Choco. We do it for us, right? Choco, come back. We're gonna stay until somebody comes back. People were coming in and I think they're confused because I put the music and I had the sexy boots and then I switched it up. Okay. Just turn down. Wait, something's going on here. Oh, I get it. Oh, that's why. I put this like that. Okay. Come on, Choco. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess it's just been a stressful week, right? And so I had to take my own advice. It finally came into play. All the talk about being fit and being strong and being calm and what is the reason we do all the working out and why do we move into motivation? And then when the life happened and the natural disaster hit us, that's when I had to take the advice that I'd been given to others, the breathing, the being aware, that being of service above and beyond myself, the being okay with like, okay, if the electricity is off, if the roads are cut off, if there's little food supply, if there's warnings, don't drink the water, little water supply, staying calm in the midst of that and knowing that we're going to get what we need somehow or another. We are going to be resourceful. What we need wants us, right? Well, so it's going to come to us. We're going to find it, and we did. And the gratitude is beyond words, really. And so this is not, I was just on someone else's live stream where they only have one little store and where they live. And, there's places that are like what you go through in a situation. They live like that all the time. And so that's why the awareness and the compassion and the kindness and the empathy and the fact that I'm still grateful. Like, even if you're eating this emergency food that you just add water and it has nothing to do, it says creamy Tuscan noodles, and you're like, oh yes, we're going to Italy tonight. Butter Tuscan noodles. And then you're like, you put it says just add water. So I'm like, what? Like, what color are Tuscan butter noodles? You're like, oh wait, this is the emergency Tuscan butter noodle. This was for the imagination. This was so that you wouldn't freak out that you do have food. But yeah, I thought we were going to Italy that night. The good thing is, though, when I made it for the others, they really did enjoy it, right? Because, like they say, oatmeal is better than no meal. Oatmeal is better than no meal. I might as well do my squats, right? I might as well do some squats. I have been messing around and my body's been up and down, and you got to get it back in line, back aligned. And even though we only have this tiny digital sanctuary right now, there's so much mud outside, right? It's still wet. There's lakes where there weren't lakes. I was going to put up a few more shots. Oh, I did go down by the river, the stream that was over flooded and that broke. So I do have some of that footage. Just hold ourselves in our squat position, right? Our squat, comfortable, right? Look right here. This is our squat. This is our resting squat, right? So we come back down here, we rest, and then we do our strength, our strong one. We stay up here. Okay, see? It's a small spot, but you can do it. I can show you each angle, right? So that's good enough. So I just here, hips width apart, alignment, always keeping alignment. That's the important part. Pulling in and up through the Mula Bandha, allowing the shoulders to go down. The squat is a crucial move to implement on a daily basis, as well as the horse is a great move, horse stance. Especially, as I said, as you're building your strength to become this warrior goddess, to be able to be of service in the midst of the chaos. So you have this strength and this flexibility from simple moves. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to do a big workout. You don't have to invest hours. You know, you can do repetitions throughout the day, or you can make 10 minutes a day to do these repetitions of squats, of tree pose, of horse stance, of plank, to do the breathing. So you implement, these are like main tools, right? Maybe you want to consider them like your hammer. What would be some of the main tools you would need? Like main ones would be like a hammer, a wrench, a ladder, a bucket. So kind of like you kind of consider these exercises like your main tools. That's how I see it. We need these tools to make it through these life happenings, literally. So yeah, the projects about all this is coming. We're working on it. Now I look more like my pets. That's okay. Got something to work with at least, right? Got something to work with. We're gonna be working with it, that they say. It's gonna be growing. It's good to be growing. It's good to be growing. Long booty length. Past the booty, leaving more than booty behind. What happened? Who's got time to be a hater? Who's got time to be a hater? Moshe and Moses. Moshe and Moses said, Joshua, who can be your homeboy? I'm just going to chill by myself here. I don't feel like doing a darn thing. I could.
Please don't scroll or disable.
Please don't scroll. Please don't scroll. Let's see here what is going on here. E-Money on the beat, y'all. That's who we were listening to today, a little bit earlier. E-Money on the beat. Check them out. Let's see. Let's go to... I don't know where his... Oh, I don't know really. Where can I find this music that we are supposed to be finding? The Joshua. I'm switching it up.
From the hidden stash, chapter 31, Boj. In the darkness left the eyes of Isaac, and he saw the two sons of Jacob, Levi and Judah, and he said, Are these thy sons, my son? For they are like thee. And he said unto him that they were truly his sons. And thou hast truly seen that they are truly my sons. And they came near to him. And he turned and kissed them and embraced them both together. And the spirit of prophecy came down into his mouth. And he took Levi by his right hand and Judah by his left. And he turned to Levi first and began to bless him first and said unto him, How do you celebrate the Sabbath?
I don't know, I just like this song.
Let's see if you can hack this. God said, keep the Sabbath holy. Moshe and Moses said, honor the Sabbath days is holy. Jesus or Yahushua, you could call him Joshua. Some say said, the Sabbath was made for man, not man made for the Sabbath. And from them, so you can win in peace within and without. Seeing, believing through the doubt, you're gonna make it out with peace on both sides. Muhammad said, oh man, if you only knew the Sabbaths are good for you. Though I say you shouldn't try to cheat, not every word I say you can find so easy on repeat. When you're born again, repent. It's not like the sinners to bend. It's not I'm sorry I sinned today. It's I'm sorry there is still sin in the world, and there's so many are suffering.
Sin corazón.
With eyes full of tears from stolen years. This was supposed to be a paradise. Enoch or Hanukkah has said before the book in the original passed down oral Torah. On the seventh day, God rested after making the earth, and all that is good. Please take a moment and look real good. Out of all the blades of the grass, there isn't one that man could create. See straight and clear. The God who near, my dear, as quickly we steal. Money made by fruit, though it does not grow it. That line is pure poet. Jesus said keep all of God's laws, so I do some pausing. Look for a clause on the end because fulfill the law doesn't mean there is no law, though if you wanna walk in cross traffic at your own paw. So how do you celebrate the Sabbath? MilesMcWalker, they are a celebration of creation. From a time before sin or devastation entered the world of the translations and interpretations. From thousands of years ago, essentially say I've read much of the additional Sabbath regulations added over time from the priests and kings from earlier days. I'm not gonna confound you with mysterious ways. Be kind and peaceful with all of your days. Leave things as good as you found them or better, and be certain that your version of better is not just foolery clever like Solomon warned about. There's a way that seems right to a man, though in the end it leads to win. Please be careful with the words you speak with your breathing. To keep God first is a great help for the mind.
Source, whatever you call it.
Let's go yonder into the wonder, needing wonderful wisdom, also sort of like with God from the beginning.
So call it what you want, right? Source players know the one, the energy. It's one song, right? That's what it is. The universe, one song. You can call, some say it's you, it's me. Some say it's all of us, that we are one. But one thing for sure, kindness is king, kindness is queen. Keep it right in the heart. Give each other an opportunity to have a new start. Why not? Why put them down, Why make everybody the clown?
The king of Israel about 3,000 years ago, please relax. I have no ego, I let it go and he stays. Is that okay if I speak on the way with every word I say? Let I lead no one astray. These are words from eternity, that is what I believe. Even the ladder of the later of the clatter, I'm in chit-chatter, really working towards your better.
Releasing stress?
Do you give your people rest around you? Do you give your animals rest too? Do you think about the least of you? Celebrate that day from sunset to sunset. Friday through Sunday is a safe bet, though some say. Friday to Saturday sunset, though some others still say. We live on a 24-hour day, all around the way. So my Friday may be your Saturday, and that's okay. Love God in your best way. Listen to everything he say. He was then, is now, and before, and forevermore. Some say God can do anything and everything and treat this all like it's nothing. Though what happened to us almost more than nothing. Some say, and some may see the face of the living God in the living room of the bridegroom. Time traveling way beyond the doom of an old doom, rolling back the stone of more than just any doom as we focus in on the zoom. Wasn't it around high noon when time changed over from a countdown to a count up? Do you know who I count on? Not just when time's up. I consider preparations at hand. I'm on the resurrection band. We're way beyond the wayward songs. Get something is the most cunning man. Couldn't live beyond the prize. Rest peace right now and later. Not just when I'm done. I look forward to high five in the sun like a skater. Both smiling like who it's time to be a hater. How do you celebrate the Sabbath?
It's a small space, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
How do you celebrate the Sabbath? Let's see if you can hack this. God said, keep the Sabbath holy. Moses said, honor the Sabbath days is holy. Jesus or Yahushua, you could call him Joshua. Some say said, the Sabbath was made for man, not man made for the Sabbath. And from them, so you can win in peace within and without. Seeing, believing through the doubt, you're gonna make it out with peace.
Wall, baby, wall pilates.
Said, oh man, if you only knew the Sabbaths are good for you. Though I say you shouldn't try to cheat, not every word I say you can find so easy on repeat. When the born again repent, it's not like the sinners that bent. It's not I'm sorry I sinned today. It's I'm sorry there is still sin in the world, and there's so many are suffering that I didn't help yet. With eyes full of tears from stolen years. This was supposed to be our paradise. Enoch man who can answer before the book in the original passed down oratora. On the seventh day, God rested after making the earth and all that is good.
It is a little small.
Take a moment and look real good. Out of all the blades of the grass, there isn't one that man could create.
That's why we're trying to be flexible, so we can fit in little spaces.
Quickly we steal money made by fruit, though it does not grow it. That line is pure poet. Jesus said, keep all of God's laws, so I do some pausing. Look for a clause on the air because fulfill the law doesn't mean there is no law, though. If you want to walk in cross traffic at your own paw. So, how do you celebrate the Sabbath? MilesMcWalker, they are a celebration of creation. From a time before sin and devastation entered the world of the translations and interpretations. From thousands of years ago, essentially say, I've read much of the additional Sabbath regulations added over time from the priests and kings from earlier days. I'm not gonna confound you with mysterious ways. Be kind and peaceful with all of your days. Leave things as good as you found them or better, and be certain that your version of better is not just foolery clever like Solomon warned about. There's a way that seems right to a man, though in the end it leads to it. Please be careful with the words you speak with your breathing. To keep God first is a great debt for the mind to ponder. Okay, ready then. Let's go yonder into the wonder, meeting wonderful wisdom. Also sorta like with God from the beginning. Said a king of Israel about 3,000 years ago. Please relax. I have no ego. I let it go when he stays. Is that okay if I speak on the way with every word I say? That I lead no one astray. These are words from eternity. That is what I believe. Even the latter of the later of the clatter.
Getting it out. Releasing the stress.
Towards your better. Ooh, do you give your people rest around you? Do you give your animals rest too? Do you think about the least of you? Keep thy name holy. Oh, celebrate that day from sunset to sunset. Friday through Sunday is the same.
All right. All right. That is definitely some releasing going on there. Improvisational, wall Pilates, moving into motivation, co-creating, you know, that's what it's about. It's either that or sitting here with the thoughts and should I or shouldn't I go live? What do I do? You know, so just doing this craziness, you know, this release of my emotions, it's been good for me. Connected again. But yeah, we went from E-Money on the beat to MilesMcWalker. You know, we can go from one extreme to the other. It's all good. Woo. Let's see, what else can we play? From the stash, the old book.
From the private stash. From an old book. And I exceedingly fear and tremble because of you, lest he shall suffer again. For behold, ye have accused him that he sought power and authority over you. But I know that he hath not sought for power nor authority over you, but he hath sought the glory of God and your own eternal welfare. He hath murmured because he hath been plain unto you. You say that he hath used sharpness. You say that he hath been angry with you. But behold, his sharpness was the sharpness of the power of the word of God, which was in him. And that which he called anger was the truth, according to that which is in God, which he could not manifesting boldly concerning your iniquity. And it must needs be that the power of God must be with him.
The power of yourself.
Even unto his commanding you that you must obey.
The power of source, the power of you, the power of choice. You know, we can call it what we want to call it. You know, there is this frequency, there is energy, there is so much more than our little insecurities, right? So whatever name we want to put on it, you know, if it's God that makes you think about being good and about getting up and going, right? And be about having kindness and compassion towards fellow humanity, you know. But for me, it's the music. It's like, I don't know the actual words of who and what and why and where. But what I do know is this frequency that was done with an intention to bring us this happiness, this joy, this upliftment. And so when I play that music, you know, it's the actual music that I am experiencing, you know. And yeah, there are those certain words that connect us, that bring us to that place. So that's really what I'm about. It's not about choosing a religion, you know, over another religion, right?
God must be with him.
They're all,
even unto his commanding you that you must obey.
He appears, she appears, the universe appears to each of us in the way that we can see it, that we can experience it, that we can be part of it. You know, we are the universe, we are the tree of life. So the symbols, people are designed to survive. So, you know, the way they look, it's not that one race is better or one way of being or one religion, you know, or that their God, your God, the way that you call him, Joshua, Yeshua, you know, Jesus, God, Dios, ¿cómo se dicen? Adonai, right? Some people say it's Adonai. It's Yeshua, Yeshua, Jewa. You know what I'm saying, right? People say this is the real name. This is the real name. The real name is us in the moment, in the movement, in the life.
But behold, it was not he.
It was not he.
But it was the Spirit of the Lord which was in him.
It was you. It was me.
Which opened his mouth to utterance, that he could not shut it.
And now my son, and also leave you, let's set, and also my sons who are the sons of Ishmael. Behold, if he will hearken unto the voice of Nephi, he shall not perish. And if he will hearken unto him, I'll give unto you a blessing. Even my first blessing, but if you will not hearken unto him, I take away my first blessing. Even my blessing, and it shall rest upon him.
Are you Dawn Patrol?
No. You know, you gotta like these people. Of course, we're supposed to watch the commercials, right? Let them roll. Make that money, honey. Get that AdSense in there for our collaborators, our YouTube, you know, co-creators. So I appreciate the use. And so I will do the right thing, okay? Yeah, I appreciate the collab. So we let it play. Right?
Private stash.
We help each other, right? Just a little support by watching the video, listening,
I
liking,
exceedingly fear and tremble because of you.
sharing, subscribing.
Thus he shall suffer again. For behold, ye have accused him that he sought power and authority over you.
No one
I know that
did.
he hath not sought for power nor authority over you.
No. We
But he
chose.
hath
We
sought the
choose.
glory of God and your own eternal welfare.
Stretch it out. Let out the emotions.
You say that he hath you sharpness. You say that he hath been angry with you. But behold, his sharpness was the sharpness of the power of the word of God, which was in him. And that which ye call anger was the truth, according to that which is in God, which ye could not restrain. Manifesting boldly concerning your iniquities. And it must needs be that the power from the hidden stash, chapter 31, Boge. And the darkness left the eyes of Isaac, and he saw the two sons of Jacob, Levi and Judah, and he said, Are these thy sons, my son? For they are like thee. And he said unto him that they were truly his sons, and thou hast truly seen that they are truly my sons. And they came near to him, and he turned and kissed them and embraced them both together. And the spirit of prophecy came down into his mouth, and he took Levi by his right hand and Judah by his left. And he turned to Levi first and began to bless him first, and said unto him, May the God of all, the very Lord of all the ages, bless thee and thy children throughout all the ages. And may the Lord give to thee and to thy seed greatness and great glory, and cause thee and thy seed from among all flesh to approach him to serve in his sanctuary as the angels of the presence and as the holy ones, as they shall the seed of thy sons be for glory.
Oh, commercials. Okay. So yeah, we've been letting it out. Thank you. I have no idea if anyone's here, what's going on, you know. I'm just having a good letting out the stress, letting out, releasing all this nervousness that we had from the events, you know, so it doesn't come out in my language. It doesn't show up for people who don't, you know, deserve it. We started out with E-Money on the beat, right? Fearless. Let's hear that one. That's by E-Money. Oh, we're fearless, yeah. Oh man, that was a little crazy little workout. Testing, 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 pilates. Go. Boca. E-money on the beat, yo. Let's see what the next one say. Keep applying pressure. Keep applying pressure. Woo! Keep applying pressure. Pressure, pressure, keep applying pressure, 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 keep applying pressure, and money on the beat. Reuniting with ourselves. This is flying. This is first love yourself. You see, me, myself, I, and a witness. Combining, touching, creating, becoming. Yo, do you see the heart? It's the heart there, right there. Coming together. Feeling the energy, feeling this vibe, space, this frequency, raising it to a higher frequency, yo. Look, connecting, becoming, being, uniting, one, that's us, union, yoki, yoga dance, creativity, resourcefulness. Yo, taking this opportunity from YouTube to bloom, to grow, to monetize, to fly, to get paid, to laugh our way, right? To get sponsors. Silence is the key over science. How is that? Is it fun? Balance. We're going to try to work on our balance, our flexibility, right? Pulling in and up through the Mula Bandha, pressing the foot flat into the ground, letting the music take us. Feels so good. Is there another one? How about this one? Shouldn't have to worry. Let's see what that says.
Arr.
Arr, that's a commercial. Ew. Come on, guys.
Arr.
LinkedIn can't make your boss less.
Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. LinkedIn. Are you locked in? Are you LinkedIn? Are you locked in? Do you keep posting no matter what, right? Yo. All right, this one. Shouldn't have to worry, guys. Shouldn't have to worry, baby. Is nobody here? Am I doing this? I guess I'm just testing it out. I will find out when I'm done. Keep breathing, pulling in and up through the Mula Bandha, releasing stress, releasing tension. Releasing pent-up emotions. Build up that strength, abdominal walls, relax the shoulders, right? Try to do it with grace. Smile upon our face, building the strength, discipline, focus, commitment. Oh, lower back strength. Feels so good to stretch. feels so good to release the energy without having to share it with anyone, you know, tell them about you. I don't mean to speak over the music. It's just that it is really good to share the ability to release and, you know, to get rid of the stress without having to talk to somebody and do the, you know, like they can't really comprehend anyway, right? So, and then we feel like, oh, are we gossiping? You know, when really we just want to release some. Oh, next song went up. I don't know if anybody else joined us. I don't know if YouTube, if we just went off. Did something happen? Did like I do something? There's like nobody here. No, not. And it's all the same amount of likes. Like it didn't even. I don't know what happened. But look at this. The one thing is happening is the hair's getting bigger. Stay tuned for that. What we're gonna do with this. Okay. A little bit more. A little bit more, and then. I'm curious to see like what kind of people we interacted with because we did play two different types of music, not necessarily that different, right? But you know, one they might like how do they register it that it speaks that one was saying the God word, the God word, right? And you know, the other one is more like I don't know, like so that's kind of like part of my testing. Like, am I gonna be judged because I played music that speaks of you know, certain words, certain language, but yet the music is really what it's about, right? So then when I play E Money on the beat, yes, how's this? I'm just curious too how this works, how you guys work. What do you want to hear? What do you want to see? Does it matter if we mix it up? Are you that, you know, are you like holding on to stuff that much that it's going to bother you that you're going to, you know, are you going to like and subscribe? Are you going to stay with me to play? Just because I say one word or one, you know, or music, maybe one type of music or not, like that kind of interesting to see who's sticking around for the real deal. So this is sort of a testing in the digital sanctuary. You know, we did all kinds of things all week. We were dealing with the little puppy. All the other live streams, you guys can check it out. Still doing the weight gain and the weight wonder and who's doing what. Everybody's always, they're either trying to lose weight, I'm trying to gain, and it's okay. It's all about nutrition. The right nutrition. We love our beans. So I find it very strange that I haven't seen anybody on here for so long. So I'm not sure, like, if I should just, I guess I should stop. It's like, it's always a test. Like, YouTube, are we here? Is anybody here? Am I by myself? Are you teaching me another big lesson? Do I say too much? Not enough? Did I not say enough? Did I say too much? Did I put the right music on? Do you like the kaleidoscope? They're like, I don't know. We have no idea who to send this to. We have no idea who she's trying to talk to, what she's trying to say. Kaleidoscope, the church music. She's just trying to say, don't let your emotions kill you. Let your emotions out. Do whatever you got to do, you know. And especially if you're a creator, create. Do your art. Do your dance. I'm just wondering why there's no. It says 0 by the people, and it has said 0 for a long time. So, and then maybe that's what they said. They said, "Oh, are you talking to you, yourself, and I?" That's what you said at the beginning of the stream. Gotta be careful what our words create our reality. I'm like, I'm just talking to me, myself, and I, and they're like, "Okay, well, if that's who you want to talk to, then that's what you got. You, yourself, and yourself." Okay. I think I'm done talking to myself. Think that it's time to move on to other type of creating. Yeah, to other type of collaborating, to other type of communicating. I did a lot of releasing and laughing and silly movements and playing with the boots and different types of music, and yeah, I got myself out of a little funky moment with the funk, right? The emotions and people literally like questioning. Yeah, so again, remember, if you are listening to me, if there's anyone out there and there's just a glitch that I only see 0, just remember that your emotions are not you. Try, not even try, do get your emotions out of you. Punch them out, bounce them out, squat them out, plank them out, breathe them out. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 6, 4, 4, 8. Inhale, hold, release. Before you go to be in the presence of other persons, right? Other people who have nothing to do with your situation. But if you're carrying that energy, if you still haven't released it, they might say something that triggers you. If they ask you how you are, you might just let it out and tell them. You know, all those things, you want to sort of let them go before you get into the presence of other beings. You know, it's only natural word association, triggers, and all those things. But we do have the tools. In my tiny little studio, my tiny little digital sanctuary, bouncing off the walls, we've decided today that we're going to do wall Pilates. Because we can. Why not, right? Yeah. So, really, we're reaching 5,000. We've got something really good going on with YouTube, and I want you to be a part of it. I want you to be part of the Soul Fit Soldiers, the Friends to Humanity, the Alchemist Soldiers, right? Get ready for the fun things that are coming, the extreme athlete interviews, the hair care, right? You know, we're connecting, we're mastermind aligning, we're growing. It's all good to be growing, right? And it's all good to have very long, thick, full hair and not to lose your color due to malnutrition. You know, there's a lot of people out there that think that they're getting old because they got a few, you know, they're losing their color, you know, but it's really malnutrition. It's really, what happened is that our hair is a good indicator of what's going on inside, you know. So nutrients that we're lacking, nutrients that we need, the way our hair is oily, Ayurveda it tells us a lot. So we're going to be learning so much. Now, as I said, you know, maybe I'm getting my wish. Maybe also the algorithm knows that I like to just work out and listen to my music and do my thing and not really get distracted by conversations. So I guess we're in this middle of like, who's giving and who's taking. Should I give more? Should they give more? Should YouTube give more? Should I give less? Should YouTube, you know, we're trying to find our flow here. And they know that I'm very resourceful, I'm very creative, and I'm kind of kooky, and I have an excess. My metabolism is fast. So, we're experimenting. And the wall yoga, the wall Pilates, I know a lot of you have seen that, right? So it's true. You can actually utilize it to assist you with your postures, with your poses, with your stretching, with your relaxation. When the stress hits, when the chaos hits, we don't, maybe going to the gym isn't our priority. Maybe we don't have a membership. So we literally have to use what we have, right? Our tiny digital sanctuary space, our wall for our wall Pilates. Actually, this feels really good, this assistance. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Knowing your limits, that is the sign of a true athlete, right? So, maybe, oh, what am I doing? Oh, she's showing off. No, you just can start here. Just lift up your legs a little bit. I always say that. Lift them up a little bit. Then the next day, the next week, the next month, the next year. You know what I'm saying? It starts baby steps, one little step at a time. Same thing like I tell you about the tree. This is fully realized right here. Just lifting our foot, staying balanced, lifting our foot off the ground is a fully realized tree pose, right? Then we go here, then we go here, then we go here, right? Then we go, right? We keep going. But we got to start somewhere. So fully realized is the beginning. We are the beginning and we are the end. We are everything. Okay, so with that, yeah, we're just going to be pulling up on the hour. We might as well just finish up the hour. Finish up the power hour of releasing the stress, of moving into motivation. And wait, it's like, did I see somebody here? somebody here. Okay, so at least I won't be. Oh, ooh, make it a little bit darker. Let's see if this light goes on. Lighting. Oh man, I didn't even have that lighting on. Shoot, see, the more I work out, the more I move, you can see what happens. I'm always so like self-conscious about, because the hair just keeps growing, getting bigger and bigger, like, right? So I'm always fiddling and playing with it and kind of putting it back into place. And it's only recently that I'm just realizing that these are our natural antennas. So if I'm on like a tree of life, then this is it. Gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it. Gets hot. Does keep me warm. The hair is a blanket. Just coming in here for the last. Oh well, that's it. We hit the mark. What the heck's going on? Wait a minute. I don't know what's going on. We hit the mark, guys. So it looks like I'm gonna say adios. Thank you so much for tuning in. Whew. It's been a long 2 weeks here. Surviving, thriving, getting back to a place of stability, focus, commitment, routine. Tune in, like, subscribe. We're reaching that 5. And I guess I'll find out what all this energy was about. Was it just for me? Was it for you? Was it for us? I'll find out, right?